kitwewuunyisa nti state terabiseeko mu kooti wano olwaleero ng'olunaku balumanya era lwategekebwa bulungi mu kooti nga weebali ne luteekebwateekebwa ne tukkanya nti olwaleero bajja kubeera wano mu kooti naye tebalabiseeko. Prosecution tezze. Kyewuunyisa, kikulaga obwannagalaali kikulaga embeera gye batwalamu omusango guno. Ekyokubiri kwe kuba nti ebiragiro bya kooti bye yayisa babiziimudde. Kooti yafulumya ebiragiro ebikulu bibiri, of course mulimu n'ebirala naye ebisinga obukulu bibiri, byoga nti obulamu bw'abantu bano bukulu nnyo. Medical superintendent owakomera balabe nga beexamininga abantu bano bakole medical report zijje mu kooti zituyambeko processing ebintu byabwe ebirala gamba nga beeru n'ebyetaagisa n'okutuusa kati kooti ode tebagituukirizanga. Kyokubiri yekwatagana ku property yaabwe. Waliwo ebintu bye babawambako nga laptop zaabwe babawambako amasimu n'ebirala. Ate amasimu bagenda maaso n'okugakozesa ebintu ebikyamu, bagenda maaso ne communications ezigenda maaso. Babalagira property eyo bagizze n'okutuusa kati bannabajje baddize. So ebintu bino binyiga bya bumenyi bw'amateeka era tugenda maaso tulabe nti tutaganjula amateeka butya bwe tusobola okufuna obwenkanya nga mukyo mwe mulina okuba nga tusaba eddembe ly'abaccused persons mu kooti etapita ssemateeka oba mu high court naye nga tusookera wano mu kooti eno. Zonna tugenda kutunulira wa we tusobola okufuna obwenkanya ku nsonga eno naye nga tutagenda kulaba nga tuteekamu application. But we want to thank our colleague here from ICJ Kenya for the solidarity, for all the passion you have exhibited in pursuing this matter to ensure that justice is done not only to the people of Kenya but to all wananchi, Africa Mashariki, East Africa. So we thank you very much. May God bless you.
Of the rights of the accused. So we are here in solidarity with the comrades that were arrested in Kenya and to just ensure that international standards of law are being followed. The rights of an accused, the right to bail, the right to bond, the right to a fair trial, the right to a fair hearing that is being accorded to them. But we are following up on this matter. We want to see how far the courts here will take them. And if possible, then we will escalate this matter to the EACJ if the Ugandan courts will not pursue it to the terms that we are thinking it will pursue it to. Because we were really hopeful that maybe today they would have been released on bail, but we've seen what has happened in court.
As a Kenyan, in accordance with what happened, was it using the Kenyan law? What was supposed to be done in the first place before they were brought back to Uganda?
Clearly, like I mentioned, it was a violation. So immigration was supposed to be informed before they were even brought here to Uganda. So immigration laws were violated also in that process. We are aware that most of their documents were taken away from them even while they were being brought here. So these are clear violations and pushback must be done against such authoritarianism.
So you're partly casting blame on the Kenyan government also?
We are saying if the Kenyan government was part of the arrest of the 36, then they were in the wrong because proper procedure of arrests were not followed. We understand that the accused were arrested by unidentified persons who did not even identify themselves. That is not the proper procedure of arrest. Proper procedures of arrest is that a policeman should identify themselves as a policeman and tell you the reasons as to why they are arresting you, and proper arrest procedures are followed.
What's the next step?
Our next step, of course, like we are pursuing this matter in court through our friends here in Uganda who are doing an amazing job, and we are hoping and we have trust in the Ugandan courts that the comrades will get justice. And also we are pursuing this in the Kenyan courts, and we are also pursuing it at the EACJ level. Thuku, THUKU MBURU, Thuku Mburu.
What's your position?
I work with the ICJ Kenya office,
You tell them
the
ICJ.
International Commission of Jurists, Kenyan section.
The failure by the state to appear and prosecute their case. This matter was adjourned formally before court here. We agreed on the fixture today. It's shocking that they have not turned up. And you can see now the impunity they're exhibiting in managing justice in this country, because it baffles us when you are handling a matter of this magnitude, of this gravity, a capital offense, and you know people are incarcerated by the state and they have their liberties. You do not turn up to attend to the hearing, to the schedule rather, to the fixture. Smacks of something serious, something sinister, a motive which we are yet to tell why the state is behaving that way. Very, very much disturbing. So that is the starting point. Secondly, about non-compliance with the court orders. Orders of court are not issued in vain. They are meant to serve a purpose, and they ought to be respected. Now they want to turn these orders into some kind of, I don't know, nugatory directives. You know, nugatory directives with no legal effect, of no consequence, that they can defy them with reckless abandon. The DPP was directed to ensure that the accused persons are subjected to medical examination and the reports are furnished in a court, because it's not about, you know, having people incarcerated when you are not about or concerned with their lives, their health. So here we are. Court directs that please examine them, liaise with the superintendent of the medical prisons authorities. No. Liaise with the superintendent of the medical superintendent and cause examination of these people. We come to the day of mention of the case. The state is not here to explain what has been done. And you've seen the games they are playing before court here. The prisons authorities were even hesitant to receive the court process. Can you imagine? They were not ready to receive the court process. You have people in your custody. They are complaining that we are nursing serious health challenges. These health challenges requiring examination for proper management. And then you can see how they are treating the matters. One of the accused persons, Makoha Samu, was transferred from Chitalia to Luzira in a very terrible situation, in a dire state. And that's not a matter of concern to the DPP. So it's a serious matter. We take exception to the conduct of the DPP, the prosecution here. First of all, defying the court orders, directing that our people, the accused persons should be examined, and also release of their property, the phones, the laptops, all the gadgets they are keeping, and their documents, which are not in any way related to the prosecution here, because some of these assets are not required here. And the continued abuse of the same, because we have indicated to court, actually with proven evidence, that they continue to use those gadgets illegally. They use them to manufacture evidence. That's what they are trying to do. They are manufacturing evidence against the accused person. That's our worry. So they have defied that court order. They have not turned up here for the mention of the case, and then you curtail people's liberties. It's flagrant violation of the rights guaranteed under the Bill of Rights in our Constitution and all the international instruments, and we take exception of that. So what we are going to do going forward, we are exploring the available options under the law, seeking for remedies. if not from this honorable court, at least we shall go to the High Court or the Constitutional Court to enforce the rights of their chosen persons, to ensure that actually the state is brought to order, is called to order. You can't violate people's rights with impunity. So basically that's what we are going to do. We are going to explore all the available options to seek for justice, to seek for remedies for their chosen persons under the circumstances.
We shall see it today.